Yeah, I promised my wife, that I wouldn't look at this statue that I'm going to be talking about today. And that, of course, is the 1/3 scale Dejah Thoris from PCS. Absolutely incredible statue. Not that I've seen it, but I hear it is very, very well. Not a lot of clothing. Kind of suggestive, if you will. And so I thought maybe I would do a little bit of a hit or miss on this particular one. Again, it's difficult to do a hit or miss when you can't see it. But let's be honest, I'm probably going to peek just a little. Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day out there. And today, like I showed you at the beginning, or didn't show you, I guess, today we're going to be talking about Dejah Thoris. Now, of course, Sideshow came out with a phenomenal Dejah Thoris premium format earlier this year. Maybe it was last year. I can't remember exactly when it came out. But now we get a 3rd scale from PCS. Now again, this one is wowzers. Like, this thing is very beautiful, an incredible sculpted body. But oh my gosh, this one is risky. How many of you out there are going to be able to display this in your display space? I know I probably would not be able to get away with it in my house, but I'm curious as to what you guys think. But I did want to talk about the art. I wanted to talk about the sculpt, absolutely incredible. And of course, we can also talk about price point and everything else in between. But is it hit or miss? Let's talk about it right now. All right, guys, so let's talk about this beautiful Martian lady from, of course, PCS, and I'm talking again about the 1/3 scale Dejah Thoris from PCS. This thing is just mind-blowingly beautiful. There's been a lot of different versions of her. Again, I feel like the Sideshow one is still absolutely, just beautiful and stunning. But this is also really awesome, and it's really, really cool in the fact that it's 1/3 scale. There's a lot of 3rd scale collectors out there. Obviously, the price point are high on 3rd scale, the size, the amount of space it takes up, but look at that. It is pretty slender in terms of profile. So you're not going to take up a lot of room with this, but it is a beautiful statue. And like I said at the beginning, though, I don't know how many people are going to be able to, display this in their living room. I mean, it is a, half naked lady, but she looks absolutely fantastic. So let me give you some specs on this. First of all, I want to point out that the thing that she's tied to, they changed the color a little bit. I think it looks a lot better. So I do think that looks kind of more like a tusk, like an elephant tusk or something. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be. But it certainly, highlights her for sure. This is 35.5 inches tall, and it's 15 inches wide. So again, the footprint there. The ES on this is going to be 750 worldwide, and it's going to release January to March of 2023. And the price point on this is $1,255, which again is very consistent with other companies in terms of, this price point at 1/3 scale. Again, I think she's absolutely beautiful. The body is sculpted tremendously. I mean, look at that. Look at her legs. It just looks fantastic. The paint applications look really nice to me. Of course, this is just a prototype, so we haven't seen the in hand, obviously. But I do think that the body looks phenomenal. I think the portrait looks phenomenal. Obviously, there's going to be some questionable elements of this. Again, this is not for everyone for sure. And, I think that is definitely, we have to take that with a grain of salt here. But, if this is something that, obviously there's no question that it's beautiful. But again, just the source material, the way this looks is a little questionable. Again, how many people are going to be able to display this in their collection? I think, again, the paint applications look great. The base, I really like, again, that they made that change a little bit of the color of that tusk or whatever it's supposed to be. And I like that it also separates from the base. Obviously, you have this great kind of stone sand base, this Martian base, again, with the alien skulls and the regular skulls. It looks just really great. Obviously, the bones. It is a fun base, and again, this is part of this incredible fantasy line that PCS is doing, and so it's very exciting to see these in 1/3 scale. Again, I'm a 1/3 scale collector. I love this scale, and so I know a lot of you are very excited. And again, there is no question, at least in my mind, that this is an absolutely stunning statue. I love the hair. I love the sculpt. I've heard some people complain a little bit about the portrait. I think the portrait's fantastic. But I do think really the only big miss here is, again, just that she's, you know, half naked, you know, and that's just the thing. I did ask my wife what she thought about this one. You know, would this be something I could have in the house? And she said, yeah, absolutely, as long as it's, you know, in the back cave with the door closed. You know, no one else can see it. So it is one of those pieces that are just going to be, it's going to ride that fine line of whether it's appropriate to have in your collection or not. But I am curious as to what you guys think, if this is going to be one that you add to your collection or not. Just please let me know in the comments down below. So I really want to know how many of you are going to be able to display this in your collection. How many of you are going to pick it up? I'm really curious as to what you guys think. I do think it's a beautiful statue. There is no question. And again, it's a hard statue to pull off in your collection, I think, for a lot of us anyway. But again, I want to know if you're going to be able to pick it up or not. If you are going to, please let me know in the comments down below. I will have the link in the description that does help support the channel. So if you guys use that, thank you guys very much. Obviously a high price point, 3rd scale. It's a big piece, but man, she is stunning. She's beautiful. But again, I do want to know how many of you out there are actually going to be able to display this. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thank you guys so very much for checking it out. I really appreciate you. I love you all, and I'll see you soon next time in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.